One of your major concerns had to be not to let the machines overrun the actors, right?
Yes, it was, because if you're not very careful to develop characterization, it doesn't have to be Tolstoy. It doesn't have to be, let's say, the painstaking way that a director like Sidney Lumet will develop character. But if there isn't character involved, then you don't care whether they live or die. In fact, you can even get down to a level with those Friday the 13th pictures where the audience doesn't come in rooting for the cast of characters to survive. They come in rooting for them to die. And that's wrong. There's something that's fundamentally backward about that concept.
What does it feel like when one of your works is made into a movie and it doesn't quite live up to your expectations?
I go to see movies as a fan, that's all, because I love movies. And if it's a good one, I'm glad. And I'm glad for the people who made it. Marginally, I'm glad for myself if I think the movie's going to make money. Because more and more and more, I have tended not to take a lot of money up front. Because it's like saying, I don't think this is going to do doodly squat. Therefore, I will grab as much as I can and run away with it, and you guys do what you want.
You know, you've scared so many millions of people, whether it be with your books or your books being made into films. What scares you the most in life?
We have enough nuclear weapons on this planet to turn Earth into a new asteroid belt between Venus and Mars. We have biochemical weapons. Nobody is stopping this. Reagan wants to put weapons in space. I go crazy on the subject. The whole business. We've got Rock Hudson on the cover of People magazine. We've got Goldie Hawn. We've got Sylvester Stallone. You know, we've got Steve King, and, you know, how much money has Steve King made from horror stories and all the rest of this stuff. They're getting ready to blow up the world, and the whole thing is like Houdini pointing into the audience and saying, I'd like a volunteer, while he stuffs a dove inside his shirt that he can pull out later. I don't understand where our priorities went and where our perspective went. What scares me is that everything is out of control and, man, nobody seems to care.
How do you stand now in your career or your personal plateau? Are there still things you're striving for?
The only thing I ever wanted was to support my family and to make sure that they were going to be okay and to be able to do what I wanted, which was to write books. I have those things. That doesn't mean that I'm fat and sassy and satisfied. I'm trying to keep myself moving and trying to keep alive and awake and aware and those things. But goals, striving, all that stuff, man, that's a different world. I don't understand that. From day to day, I get up in the morning. I'm glad to get up in the morning because things held together another night. You know, we live in a world that's held together by paste and baling wire, but under the circumstances, I'm as happy a man as I can be.